I don't think there's any justification, Justin, just because you have the two biggest names, and there's a reason why you have built this for an entire year, because nobody draws money like The Rock, and nobody draws money in this decade like John Cena. Like we said before, you have two different eras. You have the era of the Attitude with The Rock, the People's Champ, the guy that the crowd loves to see, and the one that made it to Hollywood. And then you have John Cena, who somewhat has made it in Hollywood with a couple of mediocre to below average videos. But this is what you have, Justin. There's no way you can scrap this, because it would completely make no sense for the build-up for an entire year of these two guys going back and forth using social media like Twitter, like Facebook. There's no chance that you need to scrap this, because people are buying tickets. Well, I mean, people love this whole CM Punk scenario. They love what he's doing, but it would make things worse, because you're going PG era versus TV 14 era. You can't add a third in there. A triple threat match doesn't sell pay-per-views. Even if you have a guy like CM Punk, which in my opinion should face Stone Cold. We talked about that, the whole passing of the torch. They had the little interaction there between one another. That would be a great match, as well as WrestleMania, if you're going to have Stone Cold come back for one more. Well, now do you... Well, you know what? It's hard, because you don't want to boo John Cena, but he's going to be booed no matter where he goes, what character he has. We've seen that, Justin. We've seen that for years. It doesn't matter what kind of character he is inside the ring. You have 40-50% that are going to love him, and then you have the other 50% that are going to hate him. It's just how his character is. They need to get over the fact that they can't have him continuously cheered, especially when they face somebody like The Rock, somebody who's been known for 15 years as being one of the best entertainers inside that squared circle. I don't think there's really any big surprise. I think the one that kind of took me off guard just a little bit is Vladimir Kozlov, just because they love having those European, international guys from other countries, so when they go over there, they can sell tickets for those one guys. That's why Regal's been around for so long. That's why guys from Mexico have been around for so long, because when they go somewhere else, that's where you get your ticket sales. That's where you get your buys. So Vladimir Kozlov leaving, especially because he's no argument against Chris Masters or guys like that, but Kozlov can actually be something in the ring. You know, he had the quick stint at the top of the level. It didn't work out, but he's been a comedy act, and he's been a bad guy. He's been somewhat successful no matter when they put them on television. Chris Masters hasn't done anything in the past 2 years since he's gotten back from his steroid suspension, leaving WWE, coming back. And, just Melina's ridiculous because she's just so terrible. Yeah, that's true. But I just think that's the biggest surprise. I don't think Melina's surprising whatsoever. Everybody thinks, well, John Morrison, they're dating. Why do they fire one the other? It's not about relationships and business, and we all know that. And I just think Melina, she had so much backstage drama, and I never really bought into Melina's character inside the ring, ever.